Man United keep doing this to me, man. They keep doing this to me, but we got to win, people. We got to win. Final score at Old Trafford. Man United 2, Sunderland 0. And you know what? I'm happy with the win. This is probably United's best performance this season. From start to finish, this was a really solid performance. I didn't really have much to complain about. I was at Old Trafford, by the way. Shout out to eFootball for providing me with tickets. Big up eFootball each and every time. I was happy with that performance. This was the best I've seen Man United this whole season. And Amorim survives for now. He survives for now. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this towards the end of the video. I think both goals were taken really well. The first one, Mason Mount, who arguably was one of our best players on the pitch, had a really good performance. And the second goal was taken well as well, in similar fashion by Benjamin Sesko, who gets his second goal in his second start for Man United. Mason Mount gets his first goal for Man United in the Premier League. And it was just good to see a solid performance, you know. And I want to run through this performance by touching on different players and different topics. The first one, we have to start with the debutant. We've got to start with Senna Lammens. Senna Lammens, my friend, welcome to Manchester United. What a good start to your career at this club. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, again, the standards for the last 2 years were on the floor. We had goalkeepers like Bayindir and Andre Onana trying to save shots, because I can't even say save shots. They were trying to save shots and they massively failed. I can't remember Bayindir's debut, how it went for Manchester United. It probably wasn't that bad because I can't remember anything he did wrong per se. But I definitely remember Onana's debut for this club. Lobbed at the halfway line. So when I look at Senna Lammens' debut and I'm looking at it and I'm going, yes, I'm actually okay with this. Senna Lammens, with all due respect to all goalkeepers around the world, for me, from what I've seen in this game, live in the flesh, and I've never seen him play. I know of him and I know people that watch him in the Belgian league. Shout out to my guys from Coolcast. I've never seen him live, so I couldn't really judge until I saw him with my own eyes. And from what I saw, he is a baby version of Thibaut Courtois. That's the best way I can describe watching Senna Lammens in real life. He's a baby version of Thibaut Courtois. They've got a similar build, very long limbs, very lanky. The way they save shots is a bit similar. The way they pass the ball is a bit similar. Like, I'm not exaggerating, people. Like, genuinely, when you go and watch him in real life, please, not on TV, in real life, you will see that he has a lot of similarities to Thibaut Courtois. But in general, I thought, Lammens was really good today. The way he commanded his box, some of the crosses that came in that he was claiming, some of the corner kicks that were coming in that he was claiming, some of the set pieces that were coming in that he was claiming, the 2 shots that he saved, the first one in the first half against Granit Xhaka, the second one against Talbi in the second half. Vital saves. And it was hilarious because I was sat in the Sir Bobby Charlton stand. So the Stretford end was on my left. And every time Senna Lammens would make a save, the crowd would just go wild and they would even chant, United fans are crazy. They would even chant, "Ah, Schmeichel in disguise. Ah, Schmeichel." That was funny. That was really funny. But anyway, long may it continue. As a goalkeeper, making your debut for Man United and getting a clean sheet, I can't argue with that. So for me, Senna Lammens was really good today. Moving on to Sesko. Benjamin Sesko, I liked his performance as well today. I thought that he did some stuff really well. The link-up play can be a bit better, but I think the more he gets to know his teammates, the better it's going to be. I did feel a bit sorry for Xerxes, however, because that means that he has to continue being on the bench, and this is his second season now. It might look like he might leave at the end of the season if he doesn't get more game time, arguably even in Jan. And you guys know that the rule that Barada put in place, the rule of if you haven't performed in 2 years, you're basically going to be shown the door. So it's not looking the best for Xerxes because I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of him as a player. I'm a fan of him as a person. He did come back from an injury, I know, but, you know, with Sesko now firing, well, I'll say firing, But with Sesko having 2 and 2, it does look a bit shaky for Xerxes to start. Unless Sesko picks up a knock or an injury or whatever the case may be, then we could possibly see Xerxes start. But then again, the way Amorim likes to keep that formation and that system, we might not even see Xerxes. He might play somebody else as a striker. So I'm happy with Sesko getting his goal. That will boost his confidence and that will help him better his career at this football club. I also want to talk about Matthijs de Ligt. Now, I done told you guys a million times that this guy is our best centre-back. He's our best defender, period. He is our best defender by a country mile. I looked at all of his duels that he went into today, and I'm not going to lie. Unless my mind is wrong and unless my memory is messed up, I think he won all of his duels, aerial ones, on the floor, body to body. He was cleaning up everything. Matthijs de Ligt is a blessing for this defense, because if it wasn't for him, we would be in a lot more trouble than we already are. This guy is a colossus at the back, an absolute giant, and long may it continue. I wish success for this guy because everywhere he went, he's been solid. And a lot of people, again, remember when he first came and a lot of people talked about his injury record? He missed 2 games under Ten Hag. 2 games, and that was due to illness or something. This season, a bit different. Last season, I know he picked up an injury, but he rarely misses games unless it's very, very serious. Matthijs de Ligt for me is by far, arguably, not just our best defender, but our best player, period. What a fantastic footballer, man. On the ball, secure, in duel, he doesn't shy away from getting stuck in, putting a tackle here and there. I like him, man. I really do. Matthijs de Ligt is one of our best players. Every single game, unless we get smacked and unless we get embarrassed. But he's always up there with some of our best players, man. So Matthijs de Ligt, you've got my respect, my friend. I want to talk about Diogo Dalot. And what I'm about to say is in no way, shape or form disrespectful to him as a person. I'm purely looking at it from a footballing perspective. I'm just analysing and saying what I think on the football, right? Diogo Dalot came to this club in 2018, I believe, if I'm not wrong. And he came to the club as a 19-year-old from Porto, right? He was this promising Portuguese kid who could play left back and right back, and he looked promising. Dalot in 2025 still plays like the teenager that joined us in 2018. And I'm not joking, people. You see, every team, every team has a weakest link. And Dalot is Manchester United's weakest link by a country mile. Everything this guy does, I don't understand. His way of thinking, his positioning. There were times where the fans were telling him what to do, constantly getting coached to be in the right position. I think that's the wrong thing. You should know what to do. I haven't checked any scores or anything. I don't check scores and stuff on SofaScore or FotMob, but I'm sure that he's down there with some of the worst players in terms of, the scores of Man United players today. Because he's just not good enough for this football club. He's not good enough, I'm telling you. I don't know, he still plays like a teenager when he's, 26, 27 now? He's been at the club it's going on to 8, 9 years. There should be a significant improvement when you've been at a club for this long. But Dalot stagnated the whole time he's been here. He's got worse, arguably. And I don't understand the manager's obsession with him. And it must be a Portuguese thing at this point. It has to be. Because he got subbed off and he gave him this massive hug as if Dalot played well. He didn't. He really didn't. So Dalot is our weakest link. And listen, Liverpool's up next. Play like this against Liverpool, you will get absolutely slaughtered. Now, what does this mean for Amorim? Do I want him in? No. Do I still want him out? I would say yes. Because one result is not going to make my mind change. And it's not going to change what I think about this manager, what I think about his system and the way he implements it. Today, it was Sunderland. We just caught them on an off day. We caught them on a bad day at the office. I don't think playing like this is going to help us win against Liverpool. A draw is what I hope for and wish for at this point. I have to look at things in the grand scheme. I have to look at things in the long run, in the long term. And in the long run and long term, I don't think that this system with Amorim coaching Man United is going to bring success to the football club. So yes, I'm happy with the win. Yes, I'm happy they got 3 points. Yes, I'm happy with all of that. But my mind's already thinking 2 weeks ahead against Liverpool. What is going to happen? They just lost against Chelsea, away from home. And they are going to be at home in front of their own fans against Man United. If you think they are not going to turn up, then you've got it mistaken, because they will. And they will make it difficult for us. So I worry. I still worry. Yes, the win today was nice. It was sweet, but I still worry. I'm not going to lie to you people. I didn't understand the substitutions. Why do we still have to bring on a centre-back? Usually I complain when we're down and he brings on a centre-back, but we were winning comfortably 2-0. We didn't need to bring on Harry Maguire. We didn't need to. Euro could have played out this game and then chilled at the end of the game, and that's it. We didn't need to bring on Harry Maguire. For what? I don't think it was necessary. Mainu as well got peanut minutes again. And he's another one I feel sorry for. This manager doesn't seem to rate Kobbie Mainu. And if you go on my TikTok, I posted the moment of him coming on, actually. The fans gave one of the loudest cheers I've heard in a long time, because the fans know what he's all about. The fans understand this kid's talent, but Amorim apparently doesn't. If Casemiro's not playing ahead of him, then Ugarte's playing ahead of him. Ugarte's getting subbed on ahead of Mainu. When we need a goal, we bring on Ugarte instead of Mainu. When things are going bad, we bring on Ugarte instead of Mainu. I don't know what Mainu has to do to get ahead of any of these guys. He was told that he needs to fight for his place against Bruno Fernandes, who never gets subbed off and who always plays every minute from start to finish, and against Casemiro, who sometimes starts. And if he doesn't start, then Ugarte starts. So it's a lose-lose situation for Kobbie. What does he have to do? Does he have to score a hat-trick every game? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys. It's road to 20K, closing in on 19. Final emoji of the video. Remember, we've changed it from final word to final emoji. Get in the comment section and type a Belgian flag in honor of Senna Lammens getting a clean sheet on his debut for the club. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, all of that. And I shall see you very soon. Peace.